At the age of only 19, Erling Braut Haaland has burst onto the European football scene like a comet. At this early stage of his career, he's proving to be at least as good as his father, ALF-INGE Haaland, who won 34 caps for Norway. Like ALF-INGE, Erling started his career at the Norwegian team Brøndby FK. He quickly drew attention to himself when, as a member of the youth team, he scored 18 goals in just 14 matches. That impressed the Brøndby coaches so much that they placed young Haaland on the first team in 2016 when he was only 15 years old. That first season he played 15 games, and while he scored no goals, his play impressed Molde FK coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so much that he brought Haaland up to Molde for the 2017 season. The newspaper Athletic reported that Haaland told Solskjaer he eventually wanted to join Manchester United. But in the end, Haaland chose Borussia Dortmund instead. And that was the right choice. At Dortmund, Haaland had the chance to get acquainted with the Bundesliga, a top European circuit. And he's also played in the Champions League. Also, he hasn't been under pressure to shine immediately. But even so, Haaland has been a sensation. As a 17-year-old, he finished the season with 16 goals in 30 matches, earning the title of Breakthrough Player of the Year in the process. Simply put, the kid has been a scoring machine. Though the scouts have had Haaland in their sights for a long time, he burst on the international scene at the FIFA U20 World Cup in May 2019. Now, to be noticed at a tournament like the World Cup, you need to be a Lionel Messi, who helped Argentina win in 2005, or a Sergio Aguero in 2007, or a Paul Pogba in 2013. Stage matchup. Norway eventually bowed out early, but Haaland ended up as the tournament's top scorer. His 9 goals beat Ukraine's Danilo Siskin and Senegal's Amadou Sagna, who each scored 4. And that's when the fans on social media began raving about the tall young Norwegian. In the Austrian Bundesliga, Haaland played for Red Bull Salzburg, the team he joined in January. In the 2019-2020 season, Haaland scored 16 goals in just 14 games. But what stood out even more was his performance in the Champions League. Leading Red Bull to a 6-2 victory over Genk, Haaland became the 3rd youngest player after the legendary Raul Gonzalez and Wayne Rooney to score a hat-trick. After the match, teammate Maximilian Wober called Haaland a phenomenon and said he would definitely become one of the best strikers in the world. Red Bull's Champions League run has now ended, but Haaland himself can still advance to the knockout round, because under UEFA rules he can play for Dortmund in the knockout phase, despite starting the tournament with another team. The French champions, PSG, are understandably upset by that state of affairs. When the teams met in the first leg of the round of 8, PSG lost 2-1, with Haaland scoring both goals, the first on a lightning-fast opportunity, and the winner on a shot that was simply unstoppable. Throughout the season, Haaland has impressed everyone with his speed. He ran the 60 meters in 6.64 seconds, a staggering feat when you consider that the world record held by American Christian Coleman is only 0.3 of a second faster. With Dortmund since the beginning of January, Haaland has scored 11 goals in 7 matches and was named the Bundesliga's best player for the month. He doesn't hesitate in crediting Sweden's Zlatan Ibrahimovic with being his role model, and while the 19-year-old Haaland is not as technically sound as Ibrahimovic, he has great speed and can smell the goal in the penalty area. His header skills are not yet fully perfected, but he has plenty of time to sharpen them. Because at just 19, Erling Haaland has showed himself to be a star of the future. For him, the sky's the limit.